it's Jazzy, and today we're taking a look at how to install lots with the For Rent pack. Now this pack did change some things, so these are some tips and tricks to help you with the new pack and installing your lots. Alright, but first we need to do some CC shopping because I had a little glitch that happened in my game that we'll get to later in this video. And instead of researching the issue, I just said purge with fire and deleted my game and all my CC. So over the past couple weeks, I have been trying to download all CC back. So with the CC manager, right? I fought this for years. And I thought, you know, I have a fresh, clean, no modded game now. Why not give it a go? And I installed it, and it has made everything so much easier, and it is so neatly sorted by sections that I'm very happy. Like, with the CC manager, we wouldn't even need to do this video, but we're going to because there are some things that you need to know about this pack, okay? And so we're doing some CC shopping. I'm using the CC manager. You'll see it pop up every time I pick something to download, and it literally puts everything where it needs to go. But I'm going to show you how to do it manually too, with CC and without CC. We're going to do the without CC first. That way I can kind of tell you the files a little better and you can see them nice and clear. Okay. So, oof, that's bright. What you are looking for when you're installing no CC and CC lots, okay? You want to get to your documents, right? Wherever usually it's in the document folder, but wherever you put your game saves. And when you install the game, it'll ask you in the beginning. Mine is in my documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4. This is generally where people put it, okay? Normally, this is where it is. So look here first. If not, you might have to search for it, right? So what we're looking for is the tray file and the mods file. We'll get to the mods file here in a bit. Okay, I have my screen split so you can see both. The left side is my game save and my mods. The right side is the lot, okay? So what needs to go over to the document side of things, your game save, where the game is played from, are for lots, blueprints, the BPI, the tray item. So those all need to get moved over, and you can copy them, you can drag and drop them. I like to highlight them and drag and drop them. You see this is already in my game, so here we go, right? Now that we have that one put in, we're going to grab a lot that has CC in it. We're not going to do one with a whole bunch, just so it's easy and you can actually see the steps, right? Because I think if you can see it and do it, it just makes it so much easier, right? Okay, so we're going to download this. It's going to package it all up for us, the lot and the CC, right? So this one just has like some building elements, so it's perfect for what we're doing here. Okay, so again, here we are at our split screen, right? We want to grab the blueprint, the BPI, and the tray item. Those go to the tray folder. And then you can see where we have our door and our window, and yeah, just door and window, right? Those package files just go in your mods folder. That's it. So that's the manual way to do this, right? When you're in the new pack, to get the rentals that everybody wants, and for me, I'm like, I know a lot of people are excited to build their own, but that's just going to take me too long, so I just downloaded a whole bunch, right? What you have to do to get your rental lots in is you actually have to change the lot type before you go to your gallery. That's why this is step one. So when you're in the build mode, you can go to your top left side. It's a little house with an eye. You click that and you can change your lot type. You want residential rental for your lot type if you're doing the new pack featured lot. Second step, I always forget this. If you are downloading a lot of lots with custom content or a lot of the custom build lots, you want to turn move objects on, because a lot of times people use that to make more of the space and to fully decorate things. And it just makes it look so much nicer. If you don't have it on, it'll move things around and your pathways or items might not be usable. So how you do this is you press for your handy dandy little cheat menu. You do, well, I always do left shift, control, and C. And that'll bring a little box up, and then you just type bb.moveObjects. And then when you put your lots in, it will put everything how the artist had it. Now step 3, we're going in. The gallery. So the hiccup with this pack is the old lots are not necessarily compatible. And if your lots aren't compatible and you put them in your game, you may go into a loop where it says your game is loading. And your sim can never leave their house. You can't edit anything. And that is that. That is why I purged it with fire. Because I didn't know this. And yeah, it doesn't always happen, but it has been generally typed on the internet that nothing official necessarily, but the old lots are not really compatible. So what I've been doing is unchecking all the packs that I have and just checking the for rent. I intend to delete everything that is not for rent just so I never have to do that again. Okay, so yeah. So just make sure if you're doing this, you either build it yourself with the new pack or it's for the pack. Okay, now all of that is done. We can finally place the lot that we want, right? And I placed a whole bunch, but okay, so we're going to this one. All right, the reason I did this is because I wanted to show you guys stuff. So you just place the lot, like you click it in your gallery, you select the lot you want. It has to be the residential rental if you're putting residential rental in, and then poof, it goes, right? Okay, so if you don't have certain pack items or you didn't download the CC, you will get this message that said your items have been removed. So 18 build mode items have been removed and 16 build mode items have been substituted. There's not a lot I'm missing, so I think it's like a couple kits, right, that I don't have, and I'm okay with that. But anyway, so if you don't have everything installed, you get this little window, right? And that's what happens. So like, if you wanted to download, like let's say you have the for rent pack and you see a little rental that you want, but you don't have all the packs, it's just going to replace stuff and move stuff. So you might have to redecorate a little bit. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so that's what that is. So not a big deal. And it's still totally usable. So it's kind of neat too how they did the rentals. Like they're color coded. So when you look at them, if you have them all turned on, you can see by the color code what unit is what unit, right? It's kind of neat. And like everything, you have to select them by room. So we'll go into that too, because that is definitely a thing. Which can be tedious if you're building your own, but usually if it's pre-built, you're good. Like the only thing I found is that you need to put in the bed and bath, which that's not a big deal to me. So I'm not too terribly concerned with that. So our final tip and trick, how to make the rentals, right? How do we section off the areas that people live in? What separates it? Well, it's like a color-coded Skittle mess, right? Actually, it's not a mess, really, because it's pretty well done, in my opinion. So you go to your rental, and this is all in build mode, by the way. And you see you have the little colors. We got blue, pink, yellow, purple, okay? And then anything not color-coded and highlighted is going to be your shared areas. So let's take a look here. Let me see what we got. I want to make sure I'm showing you guys this well enough that you understand how to do it. So we're just kind of looking at the areas real quick. Okay, so this just kind of goes by floor, so that's kind of easy. Yeah, just by floor. Excellent. All right, so if you want to change something, all you do is you click the room, and there's like a drop-down box, like obviously it says shared. You can change it to whatever, and just look at the top left to see which one's which. So if you only wanted the purple apartment to go, you would click that. So, not too terrible. And you could turn those on and off too. When I'm working with them, I like them on, just so I can see them. So yeah, again, you just click that little drop down and you can change it to whatever you want. It's not necessarily hard, but if you're building it, like selecting each room can be a little tedious, but it's actually quite relaxing. And you can create your own rent or your own units too. So like if you wanted to build onto this one and add another floor, you could, and then just mark it off as that 5th unit. So that's kind of neat. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And as always, don't forget to say hi on any of our social media accounts. Happy simming!